Hello guys, and welcome to episode 12 of my Baranavichy campaign in Steel Division 2, playing on the Axis side. Previously, we started the beginning of the end for the Soviet forces. We destroyed some of their troops that are behind our lines, and we also made some progress on the bottom side of the map. Today, we're going to be destroying the 1st Mechanized Corps with the 2nd Battalion of the 33rd Panzergrenadier Regiment and the 118th Panzer Battalion. So let's not delay, we'll just jump straight in. They do have some T-34s, I believe, that we're going to have to deal with, but this is just one of those standard HQ sections with the Andrushas, the 120mm mortars and so on. So I just want to break this down as quickly as possible really before they build up any form of artillery. It is going to be a breakthrough attack. I will have to be a little bit careful about how we go about this, but I am going to try and look for a total victory so we can potentially destroy the unit. We'll start, of course, with plenty of Infantry Recon, and then we can discover what we're fighting against. I'll bring some Spähtrupp up onto this hill. Don't have any other recon. We got another Aufklärer, another Spähtrupp. We'll bring in one on the left. And I'll probably have just an Aufklärer that can push towards this town slightly. There we go. I'm going to put down probably a Stür 42 with each of these. That way we can kill enemy infantry quite easily, and then we'll kind of just save a few points for wherever we find the T-34s. We're just going to bring in some Panzergrenadiers as well to back these up. The thing is about Panzergrenadiers is they have the strength and also the damage at range. Whereas the MG42s, they can be useful because they kind of engage from outside of range, but if they get engaged at close range, they don't have the same strength that the Panzergrenadiers do. So we're going to focus on Panzergrenadiers this time around. And they can continuously push up after taking ground. The MGs I think are pretty slow actually. Alright, anyway, let's launch the battle. We saved 12 points. That affords me 4 Stugs wherever we need them. We just got to basically identify where the T-34s are and go from there. I don't think there's really too much more I need to be worried about, but we can have the Stugs move up like so. The Stür 42s. All good. Okay, nice kill from the Stür there. Haven't seen really anything yet. All that's going to be 37mm, so I get out of line of sight of that. I'm going to bring up a Stug 3 to help deal with that. We can unload these Panzergrenadiers. Oh, they've discovered a T-34. Okay, and these Panzergrenadiers, if I've unloaded them in time, would be good enough to deal with the Strelki, especially with the Stür 42 helping them at range. The left side's opened up massively. Okay, let's just keep moving up then. Is there a windmill here? There is not. Sometimes there is. Well, at least we won that engagement. The Stür 42 can continue to make ground. Yeah, we're just going to wait for the Dukes to arrive. Then we can force an engagement onto that T-34. I might be able to sneak through here with the Panzergrenadiers actually. Might try that. Have these Panzergrenadiers continue forwards with the Stür 42 support. Well, that's another unit of infantry there. Maybe the Stür 42 can get some shots off. It looks like it's firing to the left. That's just some VZ-VOD. Okay, that'll go down relatively quickly. Nice thing about these Panzergrenadiers is they are all 2-star veterancy, so they're not going to take that much damage. quite resilient in the open when they got 2-star veterancy. Let's just jump into the house there. The extra cover, and we'll start moving up the Aufkladder as well. Alright, having taken all this ground on the left hand side, I'm tempted to just back that up with a couple of Stug 3s. I feel like there's like another AA piece here or something we haven't seen yet. Actually, let's move the Speertrupp towards the church. We'll move the Panzergrenz towards that AA. I'm just going to move these over. My Panzergrenz can move over. Looks like that mortar's going to be hitting right on target, annoyingly. Oh, lovely hit there from the Stier 42. Took the leader down to 1 health, the Starkey down to 3. Great. Alright, let's just start moving across the open with the Panzergrenz. I'm going to move up the Panzergrenz first, and then we can push up with all of these Stug 3s. Move up the Stier 42 as well. I'm just going to keep trying to move across here. Move up the Stier 42. I don't know if we killed anything here, but I've taken the ground. Oh, it looks like we dealt with the T-34 quite easily. That's good. Okay, time to spread out a little bit. Have those Panzergrenz push on to that point. Get the Stier 42 onto the ridge. Probably get the Aufkladder over here as well. Okay, let's just push up towards that flag. You have to be a bit careful. And that's going to be shot at. Let's move them back. I need to get them out of range. Well, Strauki Komroti there. They made a mistake showing themselves, that's for sure. Oh, and these Strauki. Close range engagement with the Panzergrenz. We're going to win that. It's good. I'm going to grab a couple more Panzergrenz for this town. Okay, we've got that 37 in line of sight now. That Stier 42 moving forwards. The Stier 42 is going to be really, really useful. Especially in situations like this where you're up against quite a lot of support weapons. Why is the Speertrupp don't just spot that though? I guess they will now. I think the line of sight was a bit dodgy there for my Speertrupp. Oh, okay. We have a T-34 to deal with. Let's bring back the Stier 42 so we don't lose that. I'm going to have my Stug 3 here. Start just back moving towards it. Maybe we can just get shots in from 2 sides. What is that firing at? Oh, there's 2 of them there. Okay. This is not good. It might be worth just falling back for now. Until we can dictate that engagement. The Stier 42 can do its thing there. That's fine. Okay, let's now push forwards again. My Stier missed. My Stug missed. Hopefully they miss. Oh dear, okay. They did kind of miss. Right, we've got a close range shot coming in there. Right, load a wound. Oh no, the Androsha killed my Speertrupp. That's harsh. I just need that to get the kill. Oh, good shot in the side armor there. Oh, it's going to be super accurate close range though. Oh no, I was really hoping it wouldn't one-shot us. Oh no. This is not good. It's probably going to one-shot my second one as well, isn't it? This is bad news. This is bad news. Can we get the shot to work? Come on, Stug, you're letting me down. You got 100% hit chance and you missed. Oh, fuel explosion. Thank God for that. This is the last one we got to destroy. Okay, great. Blimey, that could have gone better. We were not getting very lucky there. Right, let's just move up this Tier 42 onto that flag. We don't actually have to worry about any more heavy hitters like the T-34 76s, or 85, sorry. So we can probably go for the total victory now quite quickly with all these tanks. I've already got my Panzergren all the way up on that right hand side, so that's good, and we can just move these Panzergrens in on toward the town. I'm not going to push too much into the town, but I will contest that flag on the edge. These guys can continue up, and we'll just have these move up onto that flag. Okay, good. I'm not sure what we're coming up against in the town here, but maybe nothing. There's something in the town below, though. I have no idea what it is. I will have my Panzergrens just attack, move forwards from there. Okay. Oh, looks like it was Shapari. Oh, I was lucky to get away with that. One of my Stugs just like ramboed forwards. There's still another unit here. Yeah. Let's just back off. I guess my Stug 3 finding the Shapari is better than my Panzergrens finding the Shapari. But let's try and kill off this Visivod and I should be able to capture that point. We've only got 20 seconds left, so I better be able to do this. I found the 37 there. I just need one more flag. Okay, we got it. I thought we were gonna get cucked a bit there. But no, we're all good. We went 22-2. Great. Okay. Well, there we go. Total victory, 9 minutes 47 seconds. We did lose a Stug 3. But that's okay. One of the Spätrup going down is kind of annoying as well. Like, actually not having lots of recon units sometimes is... well, it makes things a lot harder. So, yeah. There we go. That was successful, regardless. 118th Panzer Battalion can move up. And we'll leave it at that. I think that's everything done for this turn. We moved pretty much every other unit. I'm not moving the 1st Battalion and the 611th because they are going to reinforce these guys if we get attacked. And the 576th is just preventing the movement of these units. And I guess we could move these guys, the 1st Battalion and the 3rd Mixed AA Battalion. I'm probably just going to move them up towards the reinforcement point in case any heavy armor comes in or anything. We do also have 30 reinforcement points that we could spend, so let's just have a quick look at what we could get. The 12th Panzergren Regiment is pretty standard. It does come with the 904th Assault Gun Brigade. There's the artillery, which I'm probably going to avoid getting. The reserves, which have Panzer IVs. There's an AA battalion in there. Lots of 88s. What's this recon battalion? They have looks. Lots of looks. They do have a lot of pioneers as well. This is a really nice recon battalion, actually. Armoured recon battalion. And the armoured pioneer battalion as well. Okay. Well, we don't want those. Let's see what else there is. Jaegers. We could bring in some Jaegers, actually, from the 28th Jaeger. They would deploy on the top side of the map, though, which is not really where I want them right now. They also get some Sturmjägers. Wow, these could be pretty damn good. They lack their own sort of AT, but we do have lots of Panzer IVs up there, so it probably won't matter. Oh, and they do get a 280th Assault Gun Brigade as well. Wow. Okay. What's this? The Light Infantry Division. 28th Light Infantry Division comes in with Ersatztruppen. Does have some of these Schwimmwagen flak 20 mils. They are awesome. Okay, anything else exciting? Not particularly. That's just more of the same, isn't it? And a tank destroyer battalion. Comes with some Stug 3s, some Pack 38s, some Pack 40s. Alright, let's have a look at the Citerungs. That's just going to be loads of standard Citerungs. No. We could bring in some of the Hungarians. The second Hussars are only 20 points. Their HQ section is not that great. It's pretty lackluster. But what are these? We will get Hussarok. That's cool. Some Hussargoy Sorosok. Barloza. Nice. I'm not a fan of those machine guns, but the Hussarok is very cool. I think I might actually get these guys. Well, look at all these Chabas we get. This could be really fun. What about the 50-point one? So this is the 1st Cavalry Division. It comes with a bunch of artillery. The FK MO 576mm. Okay. Right, it has some Rohamakasok. Okay. Anything else? The Bicycle Battalion. Oh boy. Kelek Parasok. Okay. Not sure what that stands for. But they have some Loves Tist. The 105s. So these are the really nice like camo 105s that the Hungarians get. Let's bring in the 2nd Hussars, unless the 12th has anything crazy we can bring. No, that looks pretty standard. Yeah, we'll bring in the Hungarians. There we go. Lovely. So I'm probably just going to want to keep the 2nd Hussar Regiment HQ with the rest of my Hussars, because they're not really very good on their own, so that's fine. We'll have this 2nd Hussar Battalion head up there, and the Recon Battalion can just squeeze through. I might have these try and get down to the bottom side in order to cut off this armor. But I think that's everything done for our turn. Let's move on to the next one.
The longer we hold Baranavichy, the more reinforcements we can bring.
Okay, well, the longer we hold, the more we get, apparently. Don't know how that works. Maybe it will drop in some divisions for us. But we're not really holding Baranavichy anymore. We're pushing way past that. we're going back to Minsk, boys. Also, Babrusk on the right-hand side. We're going to go take it back. That's the plan. Oh, we are under attack. Okay, so Division Group Kessel going to be under attack here. This is why I kept the 1st Battalion of the 611th. Just so that they can reinforce. It may be worth bringing in some aircraft, but it depends what kind of AA they get, if anything. They get a couple of these ZIS-12s, so we might have to be careful about those. I think I'm just going to bring in some aircraft anyway, just to not only provide us with the bombers, but also just extra points in phase A, mainly, until we kill the ZIS-12s. So let's do that, and we will tactical battle, jump on in. Okie dokie. So what do we get? We do actually have some 88s. This is a breakthrough defense as well. I didn't expect it to be breakthrough defense. I thought it'd be conquest, but I'm not going to complain because we have a lot of interesting troops that would be very good in defense. And we have the British Stalin as well. It actually has 2-star veterancy, which is cool. Well, how about we just place that like up on the hill on the right-hand side? Let's do that. We'll just have it here to like defend from the ridge. It's going to be like a massive firing platform from up there. Will do plenty of damage for us. I'm going to have an 88 or 2 on the left maybe. Just to push across here. Do I have MGs? I do have a few MGs. Let's bring a couple of those in on this side. I'm probably just going to have Panzergrens dotted in the tree lines for the most part. We can put a few here. Or just a couple. Actually, no, we'll put 3 there because I'll have these actually attack move up. And the reason we're using so many Panzergrens is because we're up against like tons of infantry. And although we don't have trenches, being able to fire out of the cover with the double MGs on these Panzergrens is still very strong. So we're going to try and make good use of that. I might just have some deploy in these buildings. So let's make sure these go into all of these buildings. We could use an IG here. I'll have that to kind of help cover that. We do need some stuff for the road here, so I can probably put another 88, maybe in the back garden. Yeah, we'll put an 88 in the back garden. An Aufklärer in the church. Actually, no, let's just put a machine gun in the church. Yeah, that makes sense. Put a machine gun up here as well. Cool. We have one more 88 left. I might have the 88 just sit here so that it can shoot up the road. And then we can have maybe an FK that helps at a bit closer range. Cool. We do have another FK available. Let's put it here. We'll have it kind of end that road. I'm going to need some infantry with these guys though. So let's just put a couple panzer guns here, because often they like to come through these trees from the right side. So we'll make sure to defend that. May as well bring down some Panzergrenführer. I don't actually need any, like anything in the way of commanders, because everything comes in at 2-star veterancy anyway. I do have some Panzer IVs. Bring in some Panzer IVs here actually. These would be pretty good at close range. I can use the Panzer IV Führer to give the extra veterancy to the rest of those Panzergrens. That's nice. I could use some close range infantry here, but I don't think I'm going to. I think we're just going to be like bring in some more Panzergrens. These come in half tracks, so I'm just going to place them down with the half tracks. And then we can maybe have the half tracks move, or just have them stay where they are. Pioneers would be okay. Kind of tempted to have something that moves through here. Maybe we could have the Stalin actually just attack move to this right hand side and just cover the spawn road. Let's do that. That would be, I think, a smart idea. We'll have a unit of Panzergren or two here as well to help defend. And do I have any AT guns? We've got a Pack 40. I guess I can put that here as well. Great. We're a little bit sparse on the left, so I'm just going to bring in another unit or two here. Let's get an Aufklärer actually, just to discover the stuff in the open. It's coming up on the left hand side. We can use an IG here, for sure. I could use an IG on the left here as well, actually. Maybe a Pack 36 that kind of helps shoot the units on the road. And actually, maybe I could deploy a Pack 36 up here as well. That will shoot at this road. Yeah, just making sure that has the right line of sight to do it. Cool. And with the Panzergrenführer here, let's just make that a commandant. Because then it gets the 2-star veterancy to the Pack 36 that doesn't have any veterancy, naturally. I could also bring in a mortar. I did see a armoured mortar somewhere. Got 2-star mortars there. Oh, there it is. There we go, we'll bring that in. That should be able to, like, counter battery or fire at will or whatever. So, that's it. We'll just make sure to select all of these and unload. And then we'll just spread them out a little bit. Well, that one can just stay where it is, I guess. I mean, honestly, they can just stay where they are. They'll just support the Panzergrens in the tree line. Yep, it's all good. Right, the AT guns should be firing shortly. Oh, never mind. The infantry's all unloaded already. I might bring in some Panzer IVs on the left, actually. How many Panzer IVs do I have left? We've got 2 Panzer IVs. We've got an SDKF Z251-9 as well. We've actually got 2 of those. They won't be too bad. Looks like my 88's just popping stuff down this road, which is nice. Okay. A little bit concerned about the OB firing at my Black 88 there. I think I'm just going to focus that with the 88 so that we get that kill first. I'm going to bring in a Panzer IV here, I think. Maybe one of those. Yeah, we'll bring in an SDKF Z251-9 on the left. Right, this mortar fire is pretty worrying. Missed so far, but I'm going to give that an attack move order to move. Right, how are we doing against that OB? Okay, we pinned it down before it pinned us down, which is the main part. A big old concentration of infantry there. It may be worth having these move to the left. Yeah, let's move them up because we did spot the ZIS-12. And ZIS-12 is going to do a lot of damage to my infantry. Ouch. I just put this on to counter battery. I'm going to move forwards with the British-Style in here. Okay, great. So he should be fine. Do his thing. I might just have my half-tracks move up and provide machine gun fire onto infantry. It might be worth bringing some supply for my FK. That could be something we do. Are we going to get a shot onto this OB, please? Should be dead. But it's not for some reason. Okay, finally. Yeah, going on the offensive on the right hand side. I'm going to move forwards these panzer guns actually and sit on top of that point there. This 88 could probably move up. I'm going to definitely move up this MG because that's going to be one out of the way. These AT guns? They are OBs. Okay, interesting. Let's just go into the light cover for now then, because I'm a little bit concerned about where those OBs are going to end up. Well, apparently dead. Well, my half-track can kill off the mortar there quite easily. I'm going to try and move around these Panzergrens. It's going to be difficult though. If we bump into some infantry here, they won't really get very good support. Oh boy, those Panzergrens are getting ripped a new one. Tell you what, these ZIS-12s really have a lot of range. Let's just start pushing to the left. Trouble is, I'm worried it's actually going to kill my Panzer IV. They're really strong. Try not to pin down my own half-track. Let's put this onto fire at will, not onto counter battery. Well, that's that mortar dealt with. Lovely, let's move to the next one. We'll keep my Panzergrens here, and we'll keep Pack 40 here. My Budge Starling can just keep moving to the left-hand side. We'll just sweep across. Okay, good. Well, that's that dealt with. There is a PTRD squad in there or something, I don't know what it is. Might probably best to try and push up a little bit with these half-tracks and so on. I need to find what's in these trees. We do have some pioneers we can bring up. These guys should probably do a runner. That's fine. Okay, just gonna keep pushing forwards. Kill any units we come across. We have taken out one of the AA now, so technically we could probably use a bomber. Let's maybe bring in my recon, see what's going on. Killed so much stuff on this road, look at that. These transports just getting demolished. That can't be too much in there. We're just going to have a good look around. The reason I'm zigzagging is just in case the second AA piece is out. Don't think it is, otherwise it would have fired at us already. So this means I can probably get away with buying a couple bombers to kill these mortars. And usually these half-tracks would have been killed by now by PTRD, so I don't know what's going on. Quite amusing. Right, this has already almost run out of ammunition. Let's have these automatically evac Winchester. Okay, great. That should kill those mortars. Make things a bit easier on us. Wonderful. Right, let's have these Panzergrens push up. These Panzergrens may as well just fall back. But these two can push up as well. I think I'm actually going to have these ones move to the right hand side here. And these two can take up that little pocket of trees there. We just have these half-tracks just mowing down people in the open. I'll tell you what, I do love the skybox on this map. It looks so cool. Such a beautiful map. Right, how's my boy Stalin doing? It's actually ran out of HE shells. Okay. Well, after we reload the mortar, maybe we could send the Upper Blitz to fix up. Not fix up, but resupply the Bush Stalin. There's only 2 minutes left until we win, but there's just so many units. It's the thing, when you come up against one of these cavalry divisions that they have, just have so many forces. Okay, let's just make sure we kill off the Kazaki SVT there. Right. So now the Butch Stalin is actually only using its machine gun. It's just a glorified MG bunker right now. It's very amusing. We did move into phase B. They really haven't made any ground. Just managed to bomb those guys out. Right, let's get those Panzergrens moving up. Oh, the way we're actually like pushing back on them. Right, now this has ammunition, it can just fire freely. But we'll move up the 259 and the Panzer IV. There's only 20 seconds left. That's fine. Okay. Well, there we go. Total victory, 11 minutes, 94 kills, 2 losses. We lost a Panzergren to the ZIS-12, but that is it. Then our 88 did so much work. It actually killed 2 of the OBs, that's pretty important. And the Panzer IV, they're actually killing off the PTRS squads is important as well, although I guess that was at range, not actually close up. So there we go. That is very nice indeed. That might destroy them. I think it will just disorganize them because they attacked us. Or under attack here. Interesting. The 34th Guards Cavalry Regiment is going to be attacking the 2nd Battalion of the 33rd Panzergren. Okay, well we'll have the 2nd Battalion... Actually no, we can't afford to have the 2nd Battalion of the 5th Cavalry Regiment back us up because otherwise that'll leave space for them to escape. So what I'm going to do instead, we'll just have our bombers come in and that will allow us to overwhelm them. So let's just tactical battle and jump on in. We have a lot of like nice support weapons in form of like all of the 250-117s, 250-110s, all the half tracks with different weapons on them. And it is going to be another breakthrough defense, although this map is very big. So yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to really cover the whole map very effectively. Maybe I could just rely on my MGs. It's just going to be a lot of infantry, right? So we can just deploy MGs everywhere. I don't know if I want to put them in the light cover. Maybe if I give them extra veterancy, it might not be too bad. Like if I put a Panzergrenführer here. That's fine. Now we'll do the same here as well. Just get some MGs for the town. Make sure they move up. And we're going to have to try and press forwards as much as possible and take as much ground as we can. On the left, I'm probably just going to have a few MGs and we'll put a Panzergrenführer there. I should also bring in my mortar. Do I have supply trucks? I do. We'll put a supply truck next to it and we'll just have it on fire at will. Don't know if that works like that. Actually, better than that, we'll use the SDKFZ 251-2s. Have one near the center as well. Give that a supply truck. So I think we have a limited amount of supply trucks. I do have plenty of these 251-9s. They're basically IGs in half tracks, but the issue with them is they will get killed by 45mm AT guns and the OBs. So that's a little bit of a problem. Best bet I think here is just to have a bunch of Panzergrens deployed like so. And just push up. If I have another MG, I should probably bring it in. Actually another two 251-2s that we could use, but we don't have enough supply for them, so I'm not going to bother. That covers our right flank relatively well. Maybe I could have one of these further back. I think I'm going to put this MG up on the hill here. We'll have a Panzergren behind. I'll put a Panzergrenführer up here as well to give that the extra veterancy. And that's as good as it's going to get, I think, now. Okay. Right, if the enemy infantry is like all in the wrong place compared to the majority of my forces, I will probably move across my mortars. So my mortars, if they're not needed on the left, for example, I could move to the right. Speaking of which, I should probably move across this mortar anyway, just because it's not really optimal on that left-hand side. I could have probably just had one where this 251-2 is, and then had one maybe in the town here that fired to the right-hand side. We could just swap these around. That will kind of compromise my mortar, though. And we'll just let that one do its thing. And we're getting shots in from this 251-9, that's good. And it looks like they're deploying with mostly Kazaki as PPSH, so they're going to get mown down. Lovely. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Oh, the MG42 managed to take out the ZIS-12 before it did anything. That's good. That could have been deadly. Right, well. Maybe I just move this up onto the main road. So that it can shoot reinforcing units. And I'm actually going to move this over to the right. And we'll give it a fire at will order when it gets there, in case I forget about it. Got to move up my upper blitz with it as well. We've got a long way to go, but this should be fine. This mortar half-track will fire at will, and that can probably kill off the enemy mortars anyway. If it doesn't have any targets, it will just naturally counter battery. I'm going to bring up a couple of 259s up on this ridge, I think. And then maybe we can bring up a couple 250-117s for the right, because they seem to be focusing quite hard there. I might bring up a 250-10 on here. We'll bring up a couple of 250-117s for the town. I can probably bring one up here as well. Actually, no, we'll bring one up on this ridge, just in case anything comes up. That will be able to demolish it pretty quick, as long as we're out of PTRD range. This MG42 is probably going to want to do a runner because of this artillery fire, so we'll just have it come back. Okay, cool. So there's the others as 12. Just going to speed things up now until they start like actually coming towards me properly. Oh, those MG42s. They just demolished that Maxim. Well, that's dead. 259's ripping the OB a new one. Actually, I guess I could have another one of these on the left as well. You just get so many of these half tracks. It's just fantastic. I really, really like this this regiment. Very cool. Oh, an MG died. It was in the open, got killed by the OB. I had to put it back anyway because of the mortars. Right, we're just going to move these back. They're going to get attacked by the enemy mortar. We're going to have these two half-tracks covering the open anyway. Right, let's just speed things up again. It's only 9 minutes until victory. If they can't take another point, it's going to be a total defeat for them, so we're sitting pretty right now, that's for sure. My mortar half-track was forced back. That's okay. Wow. The MG's made short work of that OB. I am actually tempted to have these be aggressive. So we'll move up the Panzergrenz. I'm going to get the MG into that position. We're going to have the 251-9 support a push towards these mortars. We just don't have to deal with them. I do still have the bombers available, of course, so we can use those. Let's just buy a couple of them. Make sure we get into cover. Alright, let's just bring in the bombers to the left. And then we'll give them orders to bomb like so they don't accidentally hit our own troops. I do have my 251-9s on the way anyway. Kazaki are actually taking quite a lot of damage. Just before these Panzergrounds, we'll get the MG to move up as well. Maybe it can get line of sight. Here come the bombers. Lovely. Awesome bombing strikes. Awesome bombing strikes indeed. Right, let's just move back these two, the damaged ones, and we'll move forwards by MG and the SDKFZ 251-9s. Alright, so that should save us some trouble with those mortars. I just moved into phase B, still 5 minutes remaining. One thing we might have to be a little bit worried about is like an AT gun coming out of the spawn. That could suck. But so far, so good. Anywhere where there's a bomber that we can't, or not a bomber, a mortar that we can't hit, like here, we'll just hit it with a bomber. I just got to keep an eye out. Yeah, looks like this side should be fine. Just bomb these because I don't know where that mortar is. Okay, it's actually behind that one. I'm not sure if that killed it. Probably not. But we pinned it down for the time being anyway. I've really got to try and keep them away from this point. I'm going to move an MG closer to this point just so they don't like capture it at the last second and then cause us to lose the total victory. I'm just allowing that to continue to fire at will. Oh no, the mortar actually killed my 251-9. Not good. 40 seconds left, and that happens. That's annoying. Alright, well, we're absolutely burning trucks to pieces on this road. That's incredible. Alright, total victory, 15 minutes 20 seconds. Great. Loads of Kazaki dead. Right, so they are going to get disorganized as well, and that will just open up the front there for us to counterattack. Yeah, it's our turn. Alright. Wow. Unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. Gonna leave it here. In the next episode, we will continue to break down the disorganized units. We might try and kill off any that have recovered, like the 19th Motorized Rifle Battalion here and the 3rd Battalion of the 19th Mechanized Brigade. I think also the 9th Guards Recon Squadron has recovered as well. But all these units on the front line here have been disorganized, so they're going to get destroyed. And we can continue our way towards Babruysk and Minsk. That's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.